Connor, just maybe your reaction to adding a player like Corey Perry with that Stanley Cup pedigree.
Yeah, obviously a guy that has got a tremendous amount of experience. He's obviously won. He's been right there year after year. So brings a lot of experience, a lot of leadership, a lot of those intangible qualities that you can't just teach. So obviously a really good, great ad for us.
Describe playing against Corey Perry.
Well, I think Oiler fans got a good memory of what it's like playing Corey Perry. He's all over the net. Just a gamer. Has played in some of the biggest games you can possibly play in, and won those games. So, like I said, you can't teach that type of experience. You can't replicate that other than a guy that's been there and done that. And obviously, he's done all that.
How much value, when you guys went 3 rounds there, you had Duncan Keith with you, how much value is there to having players that have been through that and seen it through? Like that one specific thing, having won that cup?
I feel like it's really important. Having dunked during that, kind of our run there was great. Just a calming voice. Somebody that's been there in those positions. We really leaned on him when we were heading to LA, down 3-2 and needing to win a road game. And he's just a calming voice and gives his experiences of times he's been in that position and can calm the group down. And obviously, we loved having Dunk as our teammate and would expect Paris to be the same way.
Is there a sign of these comments after all the years? Like just an odd kind of look?
Yeah, I think it looks good on him. Definitely rather have him on our side than playing against him.
Is there a sign of respect, Connor, when you hate a player
Sorry.
on the other team?
Yeah, I think that is, you always hear that, hate to play against them, love to play with them. You always hear those about certain players, and he would certainly, fit that category. And I'm excited to get a chance to play with him.
Is there a message sent from the front office to this dressing room when a player like Corey's brought into this team?
I don't think there's any messages that need to be sent from the front office. I think collectively as an organization, we know where we're at in terms of wanting to win. We're definitely past that phase of management sending messages and vice versa. So we know where we're at. Obviously, Paris is brought in to be a part of our group and to help us achieve what we want to achieve.
You look at the improvement that the group has made, Connor. How much about internal improvement is it? You look at some of the players you've had, the steps they've taken, like your to-do list at the trade deadline, you can look at your roster and go, a lot of guys have grown into these roles that maybe some would have thought you needed to go fill.
Yeah, I think obviously when you're at the lowest of the low, there's a lot of looking at yourself that goes on, and I think everybody collectively realized they had a little bit more to give, all of us from top to bottom, and there's no special thing that's coming in to save your group. It's just everybody playing better, and I think you've seen that across the lineup. I think obviously goaltending has been great. I think all 60 men have played at a tremendously high level. When you look at the contributions from guys all over the lineup up front, from Clouder, Fogues, DR scoring big goals, the penalty kill, it's coming from everybody, so that's a good sign.
Is it positive you get a player like this, like Evander Kane, you don't have to give up anything off the roster?
I think it's always a positive when you can add and not give up. I think that's a great thing. So to add someone like Corey Perry and not have to give anything up is a huge win for our group. I think the two of them will definitely give us a lot of personality on the ice and a lot of that maybe nastiness sometimes that you need at the right time.
Did you dislike playing against him?
Did I dislike playing against Corey Perry?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the majority of the guys around the league dislike playing against Corey Perry.
Now you get to practice against him.
Yeah, hopefully he's a little nicer to his teammates than he is, than he is in a game when you're playing against him. But like I said, certainly glad he's on our side.